Good evening, everyone. Welcome to MBA Karo. Today we are going to have a revision class for algebra for CMAT. Okay, so if you talk about uh, the CMAT quant section, it has questions across all subtopics, and algebra is also one of them. Okay, so let's have a revision class on it because other topics like arithmetic and all everyone is quite well aware of. Algebra is something which you guys practice less compared to other sections. And if you have seen the past year papers, there have been questions from algebra in the paper. So we are going to cover these concepts. Will cover questions on log, will cover sequences and series, okay, quadratic equations, linear equations, functions, graphs, etc. Okay, so this is going to be a holistic revision video, so please do watch this class till end. Okay, अगर आप लाइव देख रहे हो तो अच्छी बात है, बाद में देख रहे हो रिकॉर्डिंग देख रहे हो तो इसको पूरा देखना है. That will help you clear a lot of concepts and gain some valuable techniques. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for great content on MBA preparation. In case you are preparing for CMAT and are looking for mock test, if you're done with other mocks, ठीक है, ऐसा है कि आपने मॉक लिए थे और खत्म हो गए और प्रैक्टिस करनी है, ठीक है, और just want to prepare for the examination, you can take our mocks. We have 10 mocks available for just 300. The link is given in the description of this video. Okay, so you can check it out and uh, get them. So let's start with it. Okay, so please do like this video and share it with your friends. Let's begin with the first question. So here is a question on logarithm. So we are given an equation that log 2, log 3, log 4a is equal to log 3, log 4, log 2b equals to 0. You need to find the value of a plus b. So we are given an equation in logarithm. You need to find the value of a plus b in this expression. A plus b in this expression. So this is a nested logarithm, like log within the log. Okay, and we need to find it. So let's see the first expression, log 2, log 3. I'm not writing brackets. Okay, although like when solving, you should write the brackets. So what happens in log is, log का basic फंडा समझाते हैं. Log, like let's say PQR is an expression. Okay, if this is given, that means P raised to the power R is equal to Q, right? This is converted to this format. Now, the thing on the right hand side uh, is the power. Okay, so this is 0 power of this part. Okay, so 2 raised to the power 0. So we have to raise 2 raised to the power 0. So this should be equal to 2 raised to the power 0 equal to 1. Okay, so this means log 3, log 4a ब्रैकेट के अंदर आएगा like, okay, so this is equal to 1, right, because this has to be 1. Now this is 3 to the power 1. Okay, because see, this is the base, this is the power, this is the argument. So 3 is the base, 1 is the power, so this is 3. So log 4a is equal to 3. So that means a is equal to 4 की power 3, which is 64. a 64 आ गया. Similarly, let us find this expression. So log 3 log 4 log 2b is equal to 0. So this means this is 3 to the power 0, which is 1. So log 4 log 2b is equal to 1. Okay. So this part will be 4 to the power 1, that is 4. Okay. So log 2b is equal to 4. So that means b is equal to 2 to the power 4, which is 16. So a plus b will be 80. Okay. Yes, Gautaman, your answer is absolutely right. So concept of nested logs. Log within log, log within log. So ऐसे you might get quadratic equation to solve, or you might be asked to find a value of an expression. Okay. So great. Let's see the next question. Two numbers have an arithmetic mean of 9 and a geometric mean of 4. Then these numbers are the roots of the quadratic equation dash. So two numbers have an arithmetic mean 9 and geometric mean 4. You need to find that they are the they are the roots of which of the following equations. This is a very simple question. See, what does arithmetic mean? Like when you say of two numbers, okay, am is equal to a plus b by 2, right? So this means a plus b will be 18, right? And gm is what? Under root AB. So that means AB is equal to 16, right? This is the sum of roots and this is the product of. So what is the expression? AX, like since the coefficient is 1, okay? So x square minus sum into x plus product equal to 0. Okay, that is the expression. So sum is 18. So minus 18 आ जाएगा and plus 16. Simple question. You just need to know the concept of sum and product of roots of a quadratic equation. बहुत simple से straightforward conceptual question. All right, let's see the next question. The minimum value of this expression is, so mod function, you need to find the minimum value of this mod function. So see, how do we do this question is, see, first of all, put all equal to 0. Like put 3 minus x equal to 0, you will get x equal to 3. So other values will be minus 2. This will give us 3, will give us minus 2. Okay, this will give us 5 and this gives us minus 4. Okay. So these are called critical points at which the particular individual values are 0. Those are called critical points. Now arrange them in any order, like ascending order or descending order. Okay. So you can arrange in ascending order like minus 4, minus 2, okay, 3 and 5. Right. Now there are four terms, so you can check at this or this. You can put this or this. If there were five terms, let us say यहाँ पे 10 भी होता, so you would check at the middle term. Okay? So basically find the critical points. First step is find critical points. Then check function at central value. And in this case, if there are two values, if there are even number of terms, so you can check at these two. So you can check at any two, like you can check at minus 2 also or 3 also. So let us put x equal to 3. So 3 minus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 minus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, so this is 0, this is 5, this is 2, this is 7. You will get 14 as the minimum possible value. Okay, you could put minus 2 also, you will get the same result. अगर minus 2 रखेंगे तो इसकी value आएगी 5. Okay, this will be 0. 5 minus minus 2, that is 7. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2. So 5072, you will get the same result. But if you put uh, like 5 or minus 4, you will get a different value. So check and see that if you get a different value. Okay, so minimum will be at the central values. ठीक है, so mod के question ऐसे कर. Okay, next question is on arithmetic progression. It says that there are 5 numbers in arithmetic progression. Their sum is 25 and product is 2520. If one of these numbers is minus 1 by 2, you need to find the greatest number among these 5 numbers. So 5 numbers in AP and their sum is given to us. इसे कैसे करेंगे? Like see, either you can take the terms, okay, or other way around is like I'll tell you both ways. One thing is to know that in an AP, average is middle term. Okay. In what case? If there are odd number of terms. If there are odd number of terms, here there are 5 terms. So central number is the average. Okay, so 5 upon 5 is 5. So middle term is 5. Okay, so we will have 2 terms here and 2 terms. Okay. Or if you do not know this property, you should know ideally. Otherwise, you would take like this also. Like if you take the numbers as a plus b, a plus 2d, a minus d, and a minus 2d. So if you add these, minus 2d and 2d will get cancelled, dd will get cancelled. So 5a is 25 or a is 5. Right? So get the again the same result. Okay, so the central term is 5. Okay. Now, one of the numbers is minus 1 by 2. So let us say these are in ascending order. So minus 1 by 2 can come here or it can come here. So दोनों cases रख के देख लेते हैं. Like if we take minus 1 by 2 here. So what is this different? 5.5. Right? Or minus 1 by 2 you can write as minus 0.5 for simplicity. So this is minus 0.5. The difference is 5.5. So this will be 10.5. और ये 5.5 का difference है. So this would be 10.5. Minus 5.5 is minus 6 and 5.5 is 16. This will be like two terms, the difference is 5.5. This is 2.75. So this will be 2.25 and 7.75. So this will be the series in both the cases. Okay. Now we are given that product is 2520. So इस केस में 2520 बन सकता है, नहीं बनेगा. And secondly, because see, you will not get integer value, it will come in decimal places, right? And also none of these is 10.5 is not given in the options also. So this should be the answer. Now you might be thinking that इसमें भी decimal में दिया. If it is given in decimal, you can multiply. 6 into 0.5 is 3. 3 into 5 into 10.5 into 16. 16, 10, 160. 168 and into 15. And you will get 2520. So highest term is 60. Okay, so basic property of arithmetic progression, that if the sum is given to us, the average is the middle term. And then there were just two cases, one was easily eliminated. Okay, next question is on linear equations. It says for what value of a or alpha do the following equations have infinitely many solutions? Infinite many solutions for what value of alpha? So linear equations, you must know the number of solutions. We will discuss it. So see, if there are two equations of this format, a1x plus b1y equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, where these are coefficients of x and y. Okay, so there are three scenarios. First scenario is a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. In this case, you have unique solution. Second case is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but it is not equal to c1 upon c2. Then you have no solution. And the third scenario is if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, then you have infinite number of solutions. Okay, so these are the three cases. Okay, now now we have got this. So we have to take this condition. Third one, we have to find infinite solutions, right? So alpha upon, like this coefficient is this alpha upon 12 will be equal to 3 upon alpha. So this gives us, like, you can check also. If you just take these two values, will gives us alpha square is equal to 36, or alpha will be plus or minus 6, right? So we will test here. If you put 6 here, so this will be 6 minus 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2. Okay. And if you put minus 6, so this is minus 6 minus 3 by 2, minus, this is minus 3 by 2, which is not following. So if you put this alpha is equal to 6, it will be 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay, so we will accept 6. Okay, anyway, minus 6 is not given in the options also. Okay, so again, a conceptual question, you should know the nature of roots of a linear equation. Okay, so we are given an expression 7 to the power a is equal to 11 to the power b is equal to 77 to the power c. So we need to tell that which of these expressions is true in this case. So how do we solve this expression? I mean, you might be wondering is 77 की power कैसे निकालेंगे and all. We solved this kind of a question before. It's a standard question in algebra. Let's see how to do this particular kind of question, right? So let us say 7 raised to the power a is equal to 11 raised to the power b is equal to 77 raised to the power c is equal to some constant k. Okay, so now we will find 7. See, 7 to the power a is k, so it implies 7 is equal to k to the power 1 upon a, right? Similarly, 11 raised to the power b is k, it implies 11 is k to the power 1 upon b. Similarly, 77 is k to the power 1 upon c. Okay. Now what we are given, we are given that so this is we got. Now is there any relation between 7, 11 and 77? 7, 11, 77. What is the relation between them? 7 into 11 is 77. So you multiply that, you should get this. So k raised to the power 1 by a into k raised to the power 1 by b should be equal to k raised to the power 1 by c. So we need to add these powers. So we will get a plus b upon ab is equal to 1 upon c. So it gives c times of a plus b is equal to option A is the answer. Okay, so this, if you ever get this kind of a question, this is straightforward. You need to put equate, like ये आपको पूरे step by step लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. This was just to explain that how it is done. ठीक है, आप सीधे ये रख लो, आप ये property लगा लो. Like first को आप रख दो like anything k raised to the power 1 by a. k raised to the power 1 by b, and this is k raised to the power 1 by c. And then since this into this is this, you can solve for the relation between a, b and c. ठीक है, तो कभी ऐसा हो सकता है लाइक इंस्टेड ऑफ पावर ए दे माइट से माइनस ए, किसी में दे सकते हैं माइनस बी, minus 2c, anything can be given. Just keep this thing in mind that you need to do it this way. Okay, all right, let's see the next question. This is a quadratic equation, nature of roots. If one of the roots is double of the other, we need to find the expression of b square. So we are given a quadratic equation, one of the roots is double of the other roots. So in quadratic equation, like whatever you get in terms of roots, right? Any relation between the roots, just think of two things, sum and product के terms में सोचना पड़ता है. It is very important to know that sum of roots is minus b upon a and product of roots is c upon a. That is the first and foremost thing you need to know. Okay, now we are given that one of the roots is double the other. So how can we get this expression? Algebra prepare नहीं की CMAT के लिए. See, that can be the deciding factor because like quant में if you have covered all the topics, it is like easy to get 100 percentile in quant. 25 के 25 मतलब 20 के 20 क्वेश्चन कर सकते हो. ठीक है, टॉपिक कवर नहीं किए होंगे, एक भी टॉपिक ऐसा आ गया, then you might get stuck. And these are the sections in which you can maximize your score. So one root is double the other. So let us say one root is let us say p and another root is 2p. Okay, so we are given that what is the sum of roots. Okay, and we are given that 2p square sum is this, product is this, 2p square is equal to c upon okay, so what we will do is it implies p is minus b upon 3a. So 2p square, we will put it 2 into p square is equal to c upon a. So p square is equal to 9c by or 4.5. Sorry, यहाँ पे a square आएगा. So this will be a and this will be 9ac by. Okay. So there is a relation between sum and product of roots. So sum is minus b upon a. So if we consider the roots to be p and 2p, so the sum is 3p, which is minus b upon a, and 2p square is c upon a. So we substitute p here and 2p square, that is equal to okay, and we get the expression of b square in terms of a and c. So that is the right answer. Okay, so this is a question on like topic, like if you can determine by yourself, great. A ping pong ball is dropped from a 45-meter high multi-story building. The ball bounces back three-fifths of the distance each time before coming to rest. The total distance traversed by the ball is. So that you will have to think कि GP लगेगा या क्या लगेगा. Yes, it will be GP only, infinite GP. Yeah, this is a typical example of like application of GP. GP का application है, right? So it is like 45-meter height, bounces three-fifths of the distance, right? You no need to find three-fifths because the common ratio is given. You can use it, or if you want to write three-fifths of it, you can write it. So it will bounce back and then down and then up, then down, then up. Okay. Now, now three-fifths, like if you want to find, you can find three-fifths, but no need. Three-fifths will be 27. Okay, then it will be 81 upon 5. But no need to find that because common ratio is the need here. And common ratio is 3 by 5. Now this is a GP, so decreasing infinite GP. But the catch here is this thing is happening two times, right? Going up, going down, going up, going down, going up, going down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. हो रहा है. Only in this case it is going just once down. Okay, in all other cases it is going up and then going down, up and down, up and down. So what we will do is इसे एक dummy value दे देते हैं. So we will do two times of infinite GP का sum क्या होता है a upon 1 minus a is 45, common ratio is 3 by 5. This is the sum. Why did we multiply by 2? Because one time it is up and down. Okay, up and down हो रहा है. So we multiply it by 2 minus 45. Why minus 45? Because this 45 meter will happen only once. It will not go up. Okay, for all others, it will be up and down. For the first movement, it is just down. So calculate कर लेते हैं 2 into 45 upon 2 by 5. So into 2 by 5 minus 45. ये कुछ a upon 1 minus 2 by 5. 5 by 2. Sorry. So 225 minus 45, that will be 180. Okay, so this is the standard question. 2a upon 1 minus r minus a. That is the answer in such questions. If a ball is dropped and it bounces back. Okay, standard question है आना चाहिए. Like APGP is also a part of algebra. Okay, so this is area of graphs. So you need to draw a graph and find the area under this curve. X is greater than equal to 2, y is greater than equal to 3, and x plus y is equal to 9. You need to find area under these three graphs. So what is the area under this? Draw the graph and find the area. Like find the figure that will be formed. Okay, so let's draw this graph. So we'll have this is the coordinate plane, right? So this is x axis, y axis. So x is equal to is first let us put equal to 2. Then I will explain that why do they take greater than equal to 2. So this is x equal to 2, y equal to 3. So this is थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा लगना चाहिए. This is y equal to and then x plus y equal to 9. Okay. So x plus y equal to 9. This is 0. Okay. This is 2 comma 0. This is 3 comma 2. Okay. So now we will put x plus y equal to 9. So what we will do is, see, the graph will have so many values, but we will consider only the values with x equal to 2 and y equal to 3. So if x equal to 2, y should be 7. So x is 2, y is 7. And if x is, like if y is 3, x will be 6. So this is y is equal to 3, x will be 6. So this is the graph that will come off this equation. This is x plus y equals to 9. Okay, that is how the graph will be formed. Now understand that why did we take x is greater than equal to 2? Because this is x equal to 2, greater than means higher value than this. ठीक है, x 2 से बड़ा होना चाहिए. Similarly, equal or greater than. Similarly, y is greater than equal to 3 means this is y equal to 3. Any value above will be greater than or equal to y equal to 3. Otherwise, this portion would have been counted. Right? So we will count the area of this triangle. So we need to find the area of this triangle and tell what will be the area. So this is 3 comma 2 and this is 3 comma 6 and this is y will be x is 2, y will be 9, 7 comma 2, isn't it? X plus y is 9. X will remain 2. Sorry, this is ulta likh diya. X is written first, so x is 2, y is 3. X is 2, y is 7. X in this case, y is 3, x will be 6. Okay. So x is written first, so x is 2, y is 3. Here x is 2 and y will be, sorry ये गलत वो सही लिखा था 6 and 3, ये होगा आपका 2 and 7. ठीक है, x equal to 2 तो ये लाइन है, so x is 2, y is 7. So that is how the points will be. ठीक है, now this length is 4 and this length is also from 3 to 7 the distance is 4. This is also 4, like 3 to 2 to 6 the distance is 4. So area is half 4 into 4, which is 8 units. Okay, so maybe asked, graph also might be asked in the exam. So you never know what topic might be tested. So you need to be prepared on all fronts. So I hope you are enjoying this session. So please don't forget to like this video. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Let's see the next question. It says that if k is an integer, the roots of this equation are what kind of numbers? So we are given this expression and we need to tell the how are the roots of this equation, right? So see, that will depend on, we need to find the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. Let us find d, because what is root? Root is x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac under root upon 2. That is the solution of a quadratic equation, isn't it? Now we need to find, like if you have to find this, okay, you need to solve it this particular way. So 3x square plus, so this is called a, the coefficient of uh, x square. This is called b, and this is called, the constant part is called c. So b square minus 4ac कर देते हैं. So k plus 1 का whole square minus 4 times of 3 into k minus 2. Right? So we'll find this, that is k square minus plus 2k plus 1 minus 12k, and this is plus 20. So this is k square minus 10k plus 25. So it is k minus 5 ka whole square. Okay, k minus 5 ka whole square. So now this means that x is equal to minus b plus minus k minus 5 ka whole square ka under root will be k minus 5 upon 2a, isn't it? Now see, if you get like this is a perfect square, and if you take under root it will be some integer. So this is some integer, this is an integer, and this is also an integer. So if you take roots of like integer upon integer is a rational number. So understand this case. So I'll give you the different cases of b square minus 4ac. Okay. So first case is b square minus 4ac is less than 0. That means no real solution. Okay, it has imaginary roots, right? If b square minus 4ac equals to 0, so what will happen? This will be equal roots because this will be 0. So minus b upon 2a. So 2 equal roots. If b square minus 4ac is perfect square, like in this case, so we will have an integer here. So it has rational roots. And if b square minus 4ac is not a perfect square, then it has irrational. Okay. So there are these are the different situations. Okay. So like in this case, you will get rational numbers. All right. So let's see the next question. So note these. I mean, understand these things uh, for like the nature of roots. So if they give you a quadratic equation and ask different types of roots, so this is what you get. How many positive integer solutions does this equation have? 7x plus 9y is equal to 281. So plus minus 1 if you take, maybe it might be correct, it might not be correct. Okay, means uh, like if you take values, maybe you might get a natural number, you might get others also. But if you do it the proper way, you will get the right answer. So in this case, like what we do is we need to find by hit and trial a number. Okay, so try to put we need to find positive integer solutions. So if you put x equal to 1, so 7 plus this is 274. So it is not divisible by 9. So this is not a solution. If you take 14, you will have 267. Okay, 8, 15 not divisible by 9. If you take 21, okay, we are taking this is 260, which is also not divisible by 9. If you take 28, so by hit and try, you will have to figure out a value which will be a 246, which is also not a multiple of 9. Okay, Then if we take 42, not a multiple of 9, then 49, 2 to 5. So 2 to 5 is a multiple of 9. Okay. 2 to 5 is a multiple of 9. Yes, you can answer by making graph also. Okay, but why would someone want to draw a graph? I mean, ultimately in graph also you write the values. Okay. And like not necessary that you will be able to draw the graph correctly because it's a big number. Okay. You can find by graph also. Graphical method is also the right method, but provided your graph is accurately right. So we get x is equal to 8, okay, and y is equal to 25. Now understand that if we are given any expression like this, so if x mean x and y, the values will change by the opposite coefficient. Like for example, the coefficient of x is 7, so value of change will in y will be 7. So y will change by 7 and x will change by 9, and they will go in opposite directions. So if you increase this, this will go down. So x will change by 9, so increase it by 9, and y will go down by 7, so that will be 18. Increase it by 9, it will be 26, this will be 11. Change by 9, that is 35, this is 4. Beyond this, it will become negative, right? So these are the four values that you will get. Okay, so number here written is big. If you get, you will generally get a smaller number so that you can easily do the calculations. This is my first solution. Figuring out the first solution itself was a challenging task. Okay, so this is how we find the number of solutions. Like the key here is find one solution and the coefficient are reversed. Like y का coefficient 9 है तो x will change by 9 and y will change by 7 and they will move in opposite direction. So if x is decreasing, y will increase and vice versa. If y is given by this expression x plus under root x plus and so on, we need to find the sum of all possible x less than 50 such that y is an integer. Y is an integer, we need to find the values of x that are less than 50. So how will we do this particular? No idea about this. Okay, so let's see this. How do we like? First, do not focus on x less than 50. Let us focus on y. Y is this is a nested equation. एक simple सा होता है ऐसे करके ये इक्वेशन बनेगी. So what will happen is if you take y square, so this square root will go away. This will be x plus. So same thing which happened here. Okay. So you will get this thing, right? So this means y square is equal to x plus y, right? Y square is x plus y. Y is an integer. Okay. So x is how much? Y square minus y. So we need to find x should be less than 50. So y is an integer. Y if we put 0, so x will be equal to 0. Y is equal to 1. That will be equal to 0. If you take 2, that is 4 minus 2, 2. If you take 3, 9 minus 6. If you take 4, 16 minus 4 is 12. If 5, it will be 20. 6, it will be 30. 7, it will be 42. 8 will be more than like 50. So add these values. 8, 20, 40, 40, 70, 100 and 12. Okay, so this is how we will find the value of x. Like you can start from this and get an answer. Okay, so we will find. See, y is this. When you take square of this will be x because under root wala part hat jayega. So x plus the same thing which is till infinity remains in this bracket. So it is x plus y again. So x is y square minus y. So put y is equal to, like y will be a positive number only. It cannot be negative because it is root. Root of a number cannot be negative unless the symbol is given as negative. Okay. So take the values and find the values of x and add. और ऐसे क्वेश्चन ऐसे भी आ सकते हैं, लाइक ये तो थोड़ा फिर भी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है. सीधा क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा. लेट अस से दे विल गिव यू दैट व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ रूट 42 प्लस रूट 42 प्लस रूट 42 लाइक दिस. ऐसे करके एक्सप्रेशन दे सकते हैं, राइट. सो 42 इज बेसिकली 6 into 7, सो द वैल्यू विल बी 7. ठीक है. कैसे हो जाएगा? इट इज सेइंग दैट वाई स्क्वायर माइनस वाई. ठीक है. 42 इज 7 square minus 7. So like if you are given this expression you can straight away find the answer. So you might get such kind of a question जिसमें आपको ऐसे रूट दिया होगा. So just think that number can be expressed as the product of two consecutive numbers, like in this case 6 into 7, so the answer will be 7. सेम प्रिंसिपल होगा, उसे आप लाइक स्क्वायर रूट खोलोगे, y square will be 42 plus y, like this you will solve it. Okay, instead of solving just remember this, that it is the product of two consecutive numbers, take the higher of those two. The difference of these, they have to be consecutive integers. If the roots of this equation x square minus bx plus c equal to 0 are two consecutive integers, we need to find the value of b square minus 4c. So x square minus bx plus c are two consecutive integers. Then we need to find b square minus 4c. So there is a conventional way, there is a tricky way also. Like tricky way in the sense this is straightforward हो जाएगा, ठीक है? So I'll explain the conventional also so that you should know कि conventional कैसे करते हैं, and we can just solve it by using some integers also. Okay, so conventional way if we solve, so let us say the roots are k and k plus 1. So uh, we are given that this is the roots. Okay. So sum of the roots is given by 2k plus 1 and product of the roots is given by k. Next, k plus 1 के टर्म में नहीं लिखना है. Sum of the roots is b minus b upon a and product is c. Right? Now let us say if we take two numbers a plus b and ab, that is the product. Right? So you should know that a minus b का whole square is a plus b का whole square minus 4ab. Okay, if you have to find, if you are given the sum and if you are given the product, then difference can be calculated by this formula. Okay, so like you can use this formula to find the difference. So a conventional way, like understanding the conventional way. So a minus b ka whole square is, so here the difference is 1. Okay? If you are given sum, you are given product, you have to find difference. So difference here is 1. 1 will be equal to 1 square will be a plus b ka whole square. That is sum ka whole square, which is b square minus 4, the product, 4 times the product, that is 4c. So b square minus 4c should be equal to 1. Right? This is the conventional way to solve it. ठीक है, बट इसको आप सिंपल वे में कर सकते हो. ठीक है, सिंपल वे में कैसे करो, वी आर टू कॉन्जिक्यूटिव इंटीजर्स, 0 1 मान लो. ठीक है, सो 0 1 मान लेंगे तो x into x minus 1, that should be the equation. That is x square minus b x plus c equal to 0. So x square minus x हो गया. So this is equivalent to minus bx plus c. ठीक है, so c 0 आ गया और b 1 आ गया. b square minus 4c, 1 minus 0 is 1. ठीक है, अगर इससे अच्छा नहीं लगा कि 0 कैसे आ सकता है, तो ठीक है 1 और 2 रूट ले लो. 1 और 2 ले लोगे, so x minus 1 x minus 2 equal to 0. That means x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. ठीक है, so b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. So b square minus 4c, 9 minus, simple, I mean just take the values. कोई भी दो इंटीजर ले लो, इट इज सेइंग टू कॉन्जिक्यूटिव इंटीजर्स. एक तो 0 1 ले लो, 1 2 ले लो. बड़े इंटीजर लेने ज्यादा टाइम मिलता है सीमैट में, ले लो 9 और 10 ले लो. ठीक है, कोई भी वैल्यू लोगे यू विल गेट द सेम आंसर. ओके, so and this is the conventional way, the logic, the algebraic method to solve this. ठीक है, because sum is given, product is given, we know the difference is 1 because these are consecutive numbers and difference can be calculated by this method. Okay, so this is an application of logarithm, finding the number of digits in a given number. So does anyone know how to find the number of digits in a number like this using log? नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स आते हैं. Okay, I'll explain this concept for those who do not know. Okay, how this works. So basically, log 1 is 0. Log base 10. Log 10 is 1. Log 100 is 2. Log 1000 is 3. Log of 10,000 is 4. And so on. Okay. Now, now see, if you take any one digit number, okay, one digit number means like 1 और 10 के बीच में कहीं आएगा. 1 is also a one digit number. ठीक है. If you take a one digit number, उसका log कहाँ पे आएगा? Between 0 to 1, 0 point something, 1 से less होगा. If you take a two digit number, I mean I'm explaining the logic behind it, and then you can straight away calculate it, right? So if you take a two digit number that is 10 या 10 से बड़ा, so उसका log will be 1 point something. Okay. If you take a three digit number, let's say 200, 250, okay, any number, 300, 780, so the log will be somewhere 2 point something. If you take a four digit number, let's say you take 3345, anything, right? So the log will be 3 point something. So if you have to find the number of digits in log, find the log. Log से let us say आपका value आई x plus y, x point y z. So x plus 1 is the number of digits. So जैसे यहाँ 3 point something आ रही है 4 digits, 2 point something 3 digits, 1 point something 2 digits. So find log of this expression. अब ऐसे कैसे निकालेंगे? 39 log 12. So first of all, log 13 is this, log 3 is this. So log 39 will be, isn't it? Log AB is log A plus log B. ये आके आ गया 1.114 plus 0.477. 91 आ जाएगा and this is 50. Right? Now we need to find 39 raised to the power 12. So we have to actually find the log of this number. So log 39 raised to the power 12 is 12 log 39. ये अगेन प्रॉपर्टी होती है, अगर यहाँ पे पावर होती है दैट इज टेकन दिस साइड. सो 12 into log 30. log 39 is 1.591 into 12. थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन लगता है इसमें. 12 on 12, 1 carries, this is 108, 109, 10 carries, 180, 190. 19.092 is what you will get. You will get, like when you take the log of this expression, this is 19.092, and as I told you, we need to add 1 to the number. So there are 20 digits in this expression. So if ever there is a question based on log and asks the number of digits, find the log of that number, and whatever you get as the non-decimal part, decimal से पहले होता है, उस number पे एक add कर दो. So we get 19 point something. It will have 20 digits. So I hope you learned something new. Some of you must have learned this thing for the very first time. Please do like this video. So in this video I have covered almost all the concepts. ठीक है, different kind of concepts. तो अगर किसी को concepts नहीं आते थे तो नए concept आ गए, because just in case कोई ऐसा topic आ गया, ठीक है, मान लो log में number of digits आ गए, कुछ आ गया, so that you should be able to attempt it. Okay, now this is a problem, like a word problem you can say, using equations. So a hotel has 260 rooms. Some are singles and some are doubles. The singles cost 3,500 and the doubles cost 6,000. On a particular night, all of the hotel rooms are occupied. The sales for this night is rupees 14 lakh. how many single rooms does the hotel have? So a typical like linear equation problem है. Try to solve it. This does not even have high five concepts. So this is very simple. Like we need to make single and double rooms. Okay. So let us say single rooms x मान लेते हैं, double room y मान लेते हैं. So x plus y is 260, right? Now we have to do a big calculation like 3500x plus 6000y. This is the number of rooms. Now cost is 3500 and 6000. तो इसे कैसे सिंपल कर लो, दो जीरो हटा दो because the two zeros are present in both. So we can say 35x plus 60y is equal to 14,000. Now can we further simplify? Yes, we can, right? See, we can do it 7x plus 12y 5 से डिवाइड कर दिया, that is 28. Okay. Now see, when we generally try to eliminate one of the variables. ठीक है, इसमें टाइम कैसे बचा है, although you have enough time in CMAT, but the thing is we need to find single rooms. तो हमें x की वैल्यू निकालनी है, so try to eliminate y. ठीक है, y को रिमूव कर दो. So instead of multiplying, see generally हम क्या देखेंगे, अगर इक्वेशन देखेंगे we try to multiply by 7, हम x को हटा देते हैं, फिर हम y निकाल के x निकालते हैं. That's what we do, right? We remove the smaller number because it seems convenient to us. But you need to use your brain. If you have to find x, try to eliminate y. ठीक है, तो इसको 7 से नहीं 12 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. So you will get now 12x plus 12y is 3120. So you will get 5x is equal to 320 where x is 64. So this was a simple linear equation based problem, okay, in which you had to make two equations in two variables and solve it. So this was like how to solve equations in a smart way. Like do not write 3500. Like वो स्कूल में होता है, स्कूल में आपको पूरा पूरा लिखना पड़ता है 3500, बट आप 3560, even if you do not want to do that, you can just think 7 and 12 and write it this way. Okay, so this is a question based on functions. You need to tell the domain of this function. Easy question है, but a conceptual one. What is a domain of a function? Domain is the function, like domain is the values. Domain means values for which the function is defined. Now, some places where the function may not be defined is like in this case the square root thing. Okay? So always remember that if there is a square root, it is always greater than equal to zero. ठीक है, एक ये होता है कुछ कुछ जो फंक्शन जहाँ पे ये हो सकते हैं, एक होता है डिनोमिनेटर, कभी फ्रैक्शन दिया होगा, डिनोमिनेटर should not be equal to zero, so you remove that case. And in case of log x and y, so x and y should be greater than zero. So ये basically कुछ एक functions होते हैं जहाँ पे contradictory things हो सकते हैं, right? So square root should always be greater than equal to zero. So this should be greater than equal to zero. So x minus 4 like should be greater than equal to zero. So x should be greater than equal to 4. ठीक है, फर्स्ट होना चाहिए कि x 4 या 4 से बड़ा होना चाहिए. If it is less than 4, then it will be negative value. Similarly, 9 minus x should be greater than equal to 0 or x should be less than equal to 9. So basically, x will range from 4 to 9. 4 to 9, okay? ठीक है. अब let us understand these two brackets. What does these two brackets mean? Do you know what is the meaning of these brackets? Square bracket and curly bracket. What does this signify? Okay, so if you have this circular bracket, it means excluding. And when you have this bracket, it means including. So should we include x, 4 and 9 or should we not include? Yes, included and not included. Yes, so square means they have to be included. Now understand this. At 4 it is possible. Like अगर आप 4 रखोगे, so it will become 2 root 0, which is possible. ठीक है. Similarly अगर आप यहाँ 9 रखोगे, that becomes 3 root 0, which is possible, right? So we will include 4 and 9 both. So that means this is the domain of this function. Okay, both values are included. Okay, so domain and range भी देख लेना, कभी questions आ सकते हैं. So like out of 20 maybe you might get 2-3 questions on algebra or algebra वो 2-3 question में फर्क पड़ सकता है. Okay. All right, so in case you are preparing for CMAT and are looking for mock test and just in case let's say you have done with some other mocks and are looking for more mocks, you can try our mocks. Okay, they are at par with CMAT with the latest pattern and variety of questions. Okay, so you can check this out. The link is given in the description of this video. Okay, so try this question. This is an interesting one. In fact, all questions that I've been doing are good quality ones. So range basically means the values for which, like, the value the function can take. Like for example, in the previous case, it can be like any real value which can be taken. Okay, so try this question. What is the value of x in this case? ये काफी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है, मे बी हो सकता है सी मैट के लेवल पे थोड़ा ऊपर हो सकता है. दिस आर लाइक मॉडरेट टू डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस. इजी क्वेश्चन तो कहीं भी मिल जाते हैं, कोई भी करा देता है. So these are some good quality questions that test your conceptual skills and prepares you just in case paper turns out to be difficult. You won't be cribbing कि अरे यार paper difficult हो गया. ऐसे सीमेंट यूजुअली इजी आता है, but who knows. So we are given 4 to the power, अच्छा, 0.0625. Anything which you can relate to it? 0.0625 कोई फ्रैक्शन सोच में आ रहा है? 0.0625 देख के 25 का स्क्वायर बेसिकली ये है 1/16. ठीक है, 1/4 इज लाइक 1/8 तो पता होगा 0.125. इसको भी हाफ कर लोगे, 1/16 कर लोगे, इसका भी हाफ आ जाएगा, दैट इज 0.0625. So this is 1/16. So we have this expression 4 to the power 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus and so on till 3x is equal to 1/16 raised to the power minus 117. Okay. Now what happens is, like, if you have negative power, नेगेटिव पावर का मतलब क्या होता है? उसके रेसिप्रोकल की पावर. सो इफ आई से 3 टू द पावर -5, इट मींस 1/3 टू द पावर 5. सो ये क्या बन जाएगा? दिस विल बिकम 16 की पावर 117. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू 16 की पावर 117. इट बिकम्स 4 का स्क्वायर की पावर 117, which is 4 की पावर 23. So now we are given 3 plus 6 plus 9 to 30. Now can you find the value of x? So we have 3 times of this. So we can say 3 times 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on till x is equal to 234. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on till x is 78. So sum of first n natural numbers क्या होता है? n into n plus 1 by 2, 78. So we will get x equal to 12. Okay, so this is how we do it. So it was a tricky one. Okay, you have to think that this is 1 by 16. Okay, and then the power of the properties of power and this property. So इसमें एक तो आपको surds, this is like from the topic surds and indices. ठीक है, so ये निकालना था, and the second thing was sum of first and natural numbers. Okay, so it was a good question, isn't it? ओके चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. दिस इज कंपैरेटिवली इजी. थोड़े ज्यादा हैवी क्वेश्चंस हो गए. दिस इज एन इजी वन. यू ट्राई इट एंड देन वी विल सी द सॉल्यूशन. So ratio of sixth and eighth term of an AP is 7:9. You need to find the ratio of ninth term to 13th term. Okay, so let's see this question. Okay, so sixth term to eighth term. Sixth term is a plus 5d. Eighth term is a plus 7d is 7 by 9. Okay, so we need to find ninth term to 13th term. ये निकालना है. Okay, so what we can do is, like, if you take 9a plus 45d is equal to 7a plus 49. So 2a is equal to 4d. So that means a is equal to 2 times of d. So first term you can take 2. ठीक है, d is equal to 1 ले सकते हो. ठीक है, so sixth term क्या आ जाएगा, 7 आ जाएगा, ये 9 आ जाएगा. This is a ratio. ठीक है, and I mean you can take a is equal to 2d. You can do it by, like, ninth term will be a plus 8d, and this is a plus 12d. Okay, a is 2d, so this will be 10d upon 14d, which is 5 by 7. Okay, this was a simple one. Comparative to previous question, इसमें ऐसा कुछ सोचना नहीं था. Simple लगाना था ratios and. Okay, so let's see the next question. What is the function denoted in the below graph? So look at the graph and tell what is the function. So which function is denoted in this graph? So the best way is like one is basically देखो एक होता है प्रॉपर लाइक तरीका करने का ठीक है the next thing is substitute values now if you get a graph like this so this is mod of x अगर ये नीचे है it is less than this so it means like it is mod x plus something if you make it uh, sorry minus something if you take it plus it will go up and this is mod x minus a so ये वाला ऑप्शन तो नहीं होगा put x equal to 0 ठीक है so if you put x equal to 0 this is minus 5 अच्छा ग्राफ की वैल्यूज आर यू एबल टू रीड द वैल्यूज दिस इज -2 -4 दिस इज -6 आई गेस ग्राफ में वैल्यूज ऐसा ना हो कि वैल्यूज में दिख रही हो if you are not able to see the values I will tell you this -2 -4 -6 similarly it is 2 4 6 and so on okay so this is -5 right so -5 होगा three of the functions are -5 right now uh, mod x minus 5 is there so at 0 if you put x equal to 0 the value of the function is going to be -5 right so which is happening in these three scenarios now we will see the 0 here it is 6 point something okay? So it is between 6 and 7 so maybe 6.6 or 6.7 anything like 6 point something है ठीक है somewhere between 6 to 7 यहाँ पे cross कर रहा है ठीक है so that means the function should be 0 like uh, at x equal to 0 okay? So if we put this equal to 0 mod x minus 5 equal to 0 so that means it should be at 5 x should be equal to plus minus 5 which is not true it is 6 point something so this is not true okay second if you take x by 4 minus 5 equal to 0 so mod x should be equal to 20 or x equal to plus minus 20 this is not 20 this is 6 point something so by elimination this should be the answer so let us see this this is uh, 3x by 4 that should be equal to 5 okay or 3x equals to 20 so x equal to plus minus 20 by 3 so this is 20 by 3 only 6.7 6.67 के करीब हो रहा है ना you cannot find the exact value but not to worry about like up definitely it is 6.7 around 6.7 आ रहा है value so that is our answer okay so graph if you want to find the function I mean use the options to find the function okay so you may get a question on graphs modulus function kaise banta hai and all right so there are some general rules also just I mean you can search on internet about the rules related to graphs the shift in graphs like how does the graph shift in a vertical fashion horizontal fashion okay now this is a setup I expect all of you to answer it correctly so which of the following statements is not correct log 3 9 is 2 so 3 square is 9 okay so this is correct log 5 1 is 0 so log 1 is 0 for any base this is also correct Log 3 plus 4 is log 3 into 4, which is incorrect, right? See that? Log, see, actually this is also not a relation. Okay, but coincidentally in this case it is we are getting log 6 and that is equal to log 6. But this is actually not a relation. Okay, but in this context it is fitting. ठीक है अगर यहाँ पे ऐसा दे दूंगा log a plus b plus c is equal to log a plus log b plus log c. Yeah, that is not correct. But in this context it is fitting. क्योंकि यहाँ पे values है ना 1 2 3. So it is fitting you are getting 6 and here you are also getting 6. Okay, so log 3 plus 4 is not log 3 into 4. So instead it would be log 3 plus log 4 is equal to log of 3 into basic logarithm के rules हैं simple questions. So you might get questions like statement based also, like which of the following statements is true. या दो statement देंगे a is true b is true, right? A is false b is true, a is true b is false, and both are true both are false. That kind of options you can expect, and they will test your concepts. So CMAT does ask questions on concepts. Okay, be it algebra, geometry, okay, anything, numbers also. So we need to find the inverse function. Does anyone know how to find the inverse? Inverse of a function. इस क्लास में तो जो जो टॉपिक आपने नहीं पढ़े होंगे, कई तो ऐसे टॉपिक सीख लिए होंगे. फाइंडिंग इनवर्स ऑफ अ फंक्शन. So this is a holistic workshop like covering different topics. हर वैरायटी का एक एक क्वेश्चन है. No, reciprocal नहीं लेते. If you are taking reciprocal, that is incorrect in this context. So I will tell you whatever function. Uh, okay, अभी याद नहीं आ रहा. Okay, याद दिला देता हूँ. So whenever we say y like fx, that is y. ठीक है, y is equal to fx equal to 3x plus 2 upon x plus 1. ठीक है. So what we do in this is, right, what we do in this case is we just swap x and y. So that means x is equal to 3y plus 2 upon y plus 1. Now find y. Okay, find what is the value of y and you will get the inverse of this function. So what do you get? Also solve कर लो. Like I told you that you need to find the value of y. Okay, so let us find the value of y. So x is this So we can write xy plus x is equal to 3y plus 2. ठीक है, y निकालना है तो like you can take the terms of y together. So x y minus 3y is equal to 2 minus x. Okay, so y of x minus 3 is 2 minus x. x xy plus x is this. गलत आ रहा है, लाइक लास्ट ऑप्शन आ रहा है बट 2 माइनस एक्स आ रहा है इसमें. जस्ट सेक तो x is 3x plus 2 upon x plus 1. xy minus 3y 2 minus x y times of x minus 3. So y will be 2 minus x upon x minus 3. ये आ रहा होगा. ठीक है, 2 minus x upon x minus 3 तो ये होगा. लाइक there might be a mistake. This is 2 minus x upon x minus 3. ठीक है, तो वो गलत हो गया होगा बट जस्ट सी दैट इफ दिस इज वर्किंग. एक काम करते हैं, इफ यू वांट टू वेरीफाई अब इसका इनवर्स निकाल लेते हैं. ठीक है, सो फाइंड x यूजिंग दिस, यू शुड गेट दिस थिंग, मतलब ये आना चाहिए. ठीक है, अगर हम इससे x निकालते हैं लाइक इनवर्स दोनों में सेम होना चाहिए. सो इफ यू पुट x इक्वल टू 2 माइनस वाई अपॉन y minus 3, so that is xy minus 3x xy. So y is equal to, that is our answer. I mean, there must have been a mistake in framing the option. This would be the answer, right? None of the options. 2 minus x upon x minus. Acha, with this, I would like to tell you one thing also. CMAT will have errors. Okay, be prepared. There might be errors in this. Okay, in that case, try to mark the most closest option. Just in case they do not accept the error, तो एटलीस्ट आपको मार्क्स मिलेंगे. लाइक इन दिस केस, ठीक है, ऑल्दो द क्वेश्चन had error, the answer should have been this, so I would have chosen this as the answer in the examination. So apologies for this mistake. I mean, generally I try to uh, have all questions correct, पर कभी हो जाता है, my mistake from my side. Okay, let's see the next question. Find the range of this function. So what is the range of this function? So in domain का भी question देखा था. This is about the range. So you know how to find the range? See, if you have a gap here, nothing will help. Right? Other things, yes, your profile would look good. Okay, but like the thing is, when they ask for your uh, the form, that only full-time work experience is considered. Okay, so how do we find the range of this function? So we need to find that for what values is this function defined, right? So always remember, if you have a quadratic equation of this format, ax square plus minus bx plus minus c, the graph is like this. ठीक है? So it will have a certain minimum value. ठीक है? एक value होगी जिस पे minimum होगा. And if you have an equation like this, plus minus bx plus minus c, then the graph will be like this and it will have a certain maximum value. ठीक है? Now ये कौन सा वाला है? First category वाला है, because this coefficient is positive, so it will have a minimum value. So every quadratic equation, every quadratic function will have either a minimum value or a maximum value. ठीक है? So this is a positive coefficient, so it will have a minimum value, and that min or max, ठीक है, अगर यहाँ पे max वाला केस होता is at x equal to minus b upon 2. So just remember that it is always at x equal to minus b upon 2a. So put x equal to minus b. B is minus 4, so x equal to. So what do you get when you put x equal to 2? So 2 into 4 minus 4 into 2, 2x square minus 4 into 2 minus 9. So get the minimum value is 8 minus 8 minus 9 minus. So the minimum value of this function is 2x square 8 minus b upon 2a. Sorry, x equal to 2 पे नहीं आएगा, minus b upon 2a. 4 upon 2, that will be x equal to 1. My bad. Minus b upon 2a रखेंगे तो minus of minus 4 upon 2 into 2. So x equal to 1. So if you put x equal to 1, it is 2 minus 4 minus 9, that is minus 11. So minus 11 is the minimum value. Okay? And then it will have any other positive value, like यहाँ पे infinity तक जा सकता है. So the value is minus 11 to infinity. So which one will we choose? We will choose this option. Why? Because minus 11 is defined. Okay? We will get x equal to 1, that the value is minus 11. So we will include minus 11. And whenever we have infinity, we always use this bracket because infinity is not defined. Okay? Infinity is not a particular value. So infinity के लिए हमेशा ये वाला bracket लगता है. Otherwise, this is for excluding, and this bracket is used for including the values. So this will be our answer. So just remember that minimum or maximum happens at minus b upon. Okay, so put x equal to this, you will get the minimum value or maximum value, whichever needed for the function. So this was this session on algebra. I hope it helped you build concepts, और सारे concepts revise हो गए होंगे, be it functions, be it like logarithms, Yes, you might have learned something new in this. So I hope you enjoyed this. So please don't forget to like this video. And here are some questions for you to answer in the comments of this video. So let me see that how many of you get all four answers right. So one is on logarithm, one is on AP. Okay, one is on like so. Uh, this question is on the inverse function. Okay, so this is inverse function, and the last one is quadratic equation. Okay, so solve these questions and answer in the comments of this video, and then I'll let you know that if your answers are correct. And in case you are targeting CMAT and are looking for mock tests, we have a set of 10 mock tests which are available just for 300 rupees. In case you wish to maximize your preparation, you can enroll in these mock tests. The link is given in the description of this video, and it has questions as per the level of CMAT and covers all the sections in a well structured manner. So that was this session on algebra. Yesterday I took a session on geometry as well. Please do watch these two because these are the sections which can make or break your quant section. तो ये क्या होता है कि लाइक अरिथमेटिक सबको आता है अरिथमेटिक में लोग गलती करने के चांसेस नहीं रहते क्योंकि हर किसी ने पढ़ा होता है एल्जेब्रा में होता है कि लोग टॉपिक कम पढ़ के जाते हैं और सेम गोज विद geometry mensuration also people do not cover the things completely. So again I would say that like people think कि GK and IND होता है still the score maximizer is the three sections quant verbal and reasoning. Okay, GK और ठीक है उसमें that is subjective in nature. GK is very random. No matter how much you have studied, they can be questions quite random which can appear on the examination. So that's for this session. I hope you enjoyed this. So don't forget to like this video. Thanks for watching it again and have a great day.